Confessions. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drunken Confessions, episode 70. What, Amy, did we decide it was? 74. I knew that. Sure. I was just testing Amy to see if she was paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
So, thank you for joining us for episode 74. How's everybody doing tonight?
Woo!
Just
living the dream in this nightmare, baby.
I'm telling you,
nightmare.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. So, I'm gonna drink in my new glass.
I'm living La Vida COVID. That's, yeah.
Hold on. Let me grab my real drink.
Yay.
Cheers, everyone.
See my cool glass? It says, and then beer said, you should speak your mind. But beer was wrong. Then my sister got me another one. The other one my sister got me said, and then beer said, you can dance. But beer was wrong. They were my housewarming gift.
Aw.
My sisters, yes. So.
All right.
So can I share my good news?
Absolutely. Share your good news.
I passed my 65.
Woo!
Very
cool. Party pants.
Yep. Just one more license to go, and I've got all the licenses. So
did they give you like some kind of crown for that? Like, are you like going to be?
Is it like Pokemon? Like, do you become a master of something if you collect enough licenses? Like,
I'm actually a financial advisor now, but I get to keep my job.
I mean, I guess that's a prize, depending,
Oh yeah, I get to keep my job, get to keep doing, doing this. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. So, and this is gonna. So see what else have exciting news? I know Dave has a dryer that works now.
Yay!
Yeah. Gotta love people. I don't want to go into that story because I don't want to get all pissed off again. But
his face will get really red.
Dave gets too heated when we talk about his dryer.
That's right. I don't appreciate you airing my dirty laundry. Thank you. That's
Wow. Y'all suck.
Well, let's just fold this topic.
Right. No, I mean, I guess the other kind of good news is DSC is trying to stay open through all this. Granted, it's going to be carry out and all that kind of stuff again. What's weird, and I've been talking with the guys trying to figure this out. The tent out back qualifies as outdoor seating. The tent in the outdoor the tent in the courtyard.
Outside.
Doesn't that tent have walls?
Does not qualify as outdoor seating.
Wait,
they are basically the exact same tent. I don't understand.
What the hell?
I don't
that ain't right.
Weird.
Like I do, and don't get me wrong. Like I'm not. I do. Stuff like this. It's important to do and make sure everybody's safe and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just when stuff like that happens, you're like, are you assholes just making this shit up as you go along? Like, are you like, is there like, do you have like a wheel of torture or something that you put people through and like. Or like you flip a coin. Okay, that one's good. Oh, no, tails. Sorry, that one's no good.
It's 2020. Anything can happen. So
it is.
But you know what? That's what I said the other day, though. I'm glad we never stopped doing the virtual podcast. So I'm kind of happy now, that everything's shutting back down. So I'm like, well, we don't have to change anything. So we're still just rolling with it the way it is. So
and I don't have to wear real pants. So like that makes me happy.
Like we ever made you wear pants to the studio?
I mean, you didn't make me, but like I felt obligated. I felt obligated.
I don't know who you're faking it for.
We had to make sure they were at least clean.
Right. I got kind of a bummer because
I did redo. Well, not like fully redo, but I did I made a lot of changes to the studio down there. So if and when you guys ever do come back, it's different.
2021, we'll be back
after winter because y'all ain't getting me to drive anywhere in the winter. Just saying.
So, Steph, you got new glasses.
Yep, that's my good news. And yeah, I think that's it. Mm-hmm.
Wow, Amy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Any good news? Any
good news? No, I have a really funny knock knock joke.
Oh God.
You guys want to hear the knock knock joke?
Do we have? Choice?
I was gonna say I feel like we have.
No,
to hear
you don't.
It.
There is no choice. Knock knock.
Who's there?
¿Quién estás?
HIPAA.
HIPAA who?
I can't tell you.
Because HIPAA.
Oh God.
Because she's being HIPAA compliant. Oh, that was so hurtful. That was painful.
That was a dad joke, but like,
if I could spray you through this camera like a bad dog,
my God,
I totally would right now.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. My friend Joey, who gave me that, is giving us a ton of laughs. She loves it.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. The person that told me the joke is absolutely
the originator of this horrible joke thought it was great.
Yeah.
That's okay. Did you hear that because of the new COVID rules that came down, the 7 dwarves were told they can only meet in groups of 6, and one of them is not happy.
Yeah, poor Happy.
Poor Sleepy. They just let him sleep outside.
Sucked. That was sucked. All right. On that note, can we start with a drunken confession?
Yeah,
and,
please.
Get this get this shit show moving. All right. A drunken confession. Have you ever hooked up with an ex just for sex?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you've already had sex with them, like.
Jeremy's nodding because he, some people will listen to this later and not watch the live stream, so you have to speak.
See, I'm not. I don't do retaps. I don't believe in retaps. If we're done, we're done. It's kind of how I've always been.
Not a retap, it's a free tap.
There you go. I like that.
It's a free play. It's the bonus ball in pinball. It's
the bonus ball. Cass is doing shots over there. Look at her going strong tonight.
You guys are killing me tonight.
Well, she's been in those boring meetings all day. She needs to
I've been in
liven up her life.
It's training on all of our software systems that I've been in remotely all week. So trying to stay awake through those have been just horrible. So we're going to do another drunken confession.
Okay.
Hey then.
One more. Maybe one a little bit better. Maybe not. Maybe we can have a good story here. Have you ever gotten into a fight with an animal?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Jeremy, you had the chuckle going. You go first.
Yeah, I have it up. Oh God. It was like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. Dark but snowy, deep ass snow, beautiful snow.
Damn, was this gonna be my story?
Until our dog Harley, which was a big chow German Shepherdy Labrador mix.
He looked like a wolf.
Came across a raccoon. So Amy's yelling for me. Amy, Harley's got a kid corn. I'm like, oh my God. Well, it wasn't a kid. It was a big ass raccoon standing up like a little furry bear. And so
it was Kung Fu. It was Kung Fu Trash Panda.
Double Trash Panda. So the dog
it.
gets into like the fight with it, and I am knocking it out with a a mop or some shit?
No,
I don't know. I fucked it up though.
I had
that shit over its head.
I had the mop. I broke the mop.
Can't hear you.
I said I'm the one who had the mop, and I broke the mop. And then Jeremy grabbed a baseball bat and ended up finishing off the raccoon. Because what happened was
I thought I finished it off.
What happened? Jeremy's telling the story wrong. What happened was that Harley knocked it out. He thought he killed it. It wasn't dead. So then he picked it up from the belly, and when it came to, it grabbed Harley's face.
No, I knocked it out.
So then, no,
remember
you
how
finished
seasoned
it
you
out.
about throwing me a mop.
Anyway, so then, long story short, that was close to $1,000
You're fading
in
out
the
real
morning vet bill with poor Harley having staples in his neck, stitches in his lip.
It wasn't beautifully and snowy anymore. It's just red flush.
Yeah, it looked like a
It's a big yard.
bloody
too.
murder.
Ooh.
But that was my answer was yes as well, and that was my story. But Jeremy stole
So
it.
you both were tag teaming.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
raccoon. Nice.
Like, Amy, I broke that weapon. Throw me another.
I'm about to get into a fight with an animal right now because my dogs won't shut up. Ooh, I'm just kidding. I never hit my dogs. I don't even yell at them. So I just want that to be clear. That was a joke.
We're aware.
Well, for people that are listening that don't know me, I don't want them to think I'm an animal abuser because the exact opposite of who I am as a human being. I love them all and I want to squeeze and kiss them. But anyway, I've never actually gotten into a fight with an animal. I mean, one time I adopted, I just had Bella at the time because my other dog had passed away. And we adopted another dog, and the dog actually ended up attacking Bella. So they had to like pull the one dog off of her. Luckily, she didn't really hurt her. She just kind of like punctured one of her ears. And unfortunately, we had to take her back to the shelter because it was very clear that the dog could only be the only dog in the household.
Yeah.
And it was really sad. Like
It was
I
a solo
cried.
act.
Yeah, I cried about it because the dog was really sweet to us, but like I've had Bella since she was born and she's, almost 16 years old. I'm not getting rid of her.
Yeah, existing dog wins.
Right. And I felt terrible though, but I took her back to the shelter and they got her readopted in a good family. So it had a happy ending. And so it wasn't really me fighting a dog, but I had to pull a dog off another dog. That's all I got.
Yeah, I've done that. That's risky stuff.
It is. You really have
risky.
to. You really have to know what you're doing. And unfortunately, I've been in that situation a couple of times around people's dogs that like would get into a fight, or actually twice. My dog Bella got attacked by another dog, and I've had to pull bigger dogs off of my old dog, and it's scary. But I'm not going to let anything hurt my child. That is my child, even though she's an old woman.
What about you, Dave? Have you ever gotten into a fight with an animal?
Okay, I don't know if this really qualifies as a fight, but there was a herd or pack or whatever they're called of super overly aggressive squirrels that would not leave the pumpkins that the kids had out on the front porch alone. And like literally to the point where and when I say overly aggressive, I mean like I would walk outside onto the porch and they would just like turn and look at me like, what are you going to do? Like,
did they taunt you?
What are you going to do? So I went back inside and grabbed my hockey stick and proceeded to shoot them either into other yards or over a fence, because like that literally that's how like nonchalant they were. Like they would see me coming with a hockey stick and were like, whatever, bro, come at me. And so I did. And so I shot probably half a dozen squirrels around the neighborhood. But then they never came back. So I feel like that's a win for me. I feel like that's that.
Wow.
That's a fight. It's a fight to them.
I was going to say, that wasn't really a fight for you. I mean,
right.
That's what I said. I don't know if it qualifies, but I mean, that's the first one that came to mind.
We'll count it.
My ex-sister-in-law had this nasty cat, and it would come up, like I would go over there, and I'm not a huge cat fan anyway. No offense to anyone who has cats, but this cat would come over, and like I was sitting there, and it would start walking and be, like around my legs, like this, circling my legs, like it wanted to be pet. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And then all of a sudden, it would stop, and it took a chunk out of my ankle. It just bit me.
Oh,
damn!
Did you kick it?
No, I didn't kick it. I was sitting on the couch. I grabbed one of her throw pillows and I whacked at it. And so it takes off. And then the damn thing,
it.
I whacked it with the pillow. Just whacked it with the pillow. And the damn thing like scampers off and then stops at the end of the room and just looks at me. And it's like starts like stalking me. And I'm screaming at my sister-in-law. She was my sister-in-law still at the time, but I'm like, get your damn cat! It's coming after me.
Fucker's vengeful.
Like, oh, he's fine. He's not gonna hurt you. I'm like, my ankle's
He just
bleeding.
did.
What's the cat's name? Church.
Get your cat. Sure as shit, the damn thing comes at me again. So I with the pillow, woof, I'm like trying to backhand the thing, and now it's like game on. Now this cat's like playing gladiator with me, and I'm screaming at my.
Are you not a meow? Are you not a meowsed?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was terrible too, Dave. You
Wow,
can't say
Dave.
you can't
Wow.
say shit about Amy's joke because that was bad.
That was horrible.
Okay,
That
but
was
mine
horrible.
has not been planned. Mine are just random synaptic misfires. I think that's better.
Okay, it's slightly better, but not. I mean, just a skosh, just a little bit.
Yeah. So after the third attack, my sister-in-law finally locked the cat in another room, realizing that no, he was not going to just leave me alone, and he wasn't being funny or cute.
That cat did not like your ass.
Well, I was like, you're either going to put this cat away or I'm going to hurt it because it keeps attacking me. So, and I don't want to abuse animals. I'm not an animal abuser.
But you also don't want to get like bit or, you know.
Taken out
Well,
of
like
you,
I said, my ankle's already bleeding. I'm like, come on. That's not a love bite.
Mm-mm.
So on that note, Amy, tell us what are we doing tonight?
We are playing. Okay, so you know, we are only on every other week now. So we are just now honoring the great Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Added to the list of the crappy things that happened in 2020.
How ironic is it that he died not even a week after Sean Connery?
I know.
Because like the greatest celebrity Jeopardy is going on right now.
Which the Sean Connery one. The penis mightier for 1,000.
Yeah, I was also going to bring that up. You know, it was.
I will take the rapist. Sorry, Amy.
That's okay.
That's therapists, Trebek.
The going back to Sean Connery, I was really upset about him. Now, I don't care how old that man got, he was still sexy as hell.
Yeah.
And he was always one of those actors that I'm like, I don't care, he gets hotter with age. Like, I always had a huge crush on that man.
He can get it.
There was a great story that I never heard until after he died, that apparently, so way back in the early Hollywood days, Lana Turner, who was like a big bombshell at the time, was married to a mobster. And mobster would just show up on the set and be kind of a dick. And this like unknown Scottish actor had like his first role on this film that she was working on, had no idea like what a mobster was or anything like that. So when this guy showed up and started slapping around Lana Turner, this Scottish dude went over and just beat the shit out of this mob boss, kicked him off the set, and the guy never came back.
Nice.
That was Sean Connery. That was his first role in a
See,
US film.
I knew I had a crush on him for a good reason.
So I'm doing this 007 thing. Would you like to take a look at that?
Right.
I also learned a really cool fun fact before we get to our Jeopardy about Sean Connery, was that, you know, the last 007 movie he did was called Never Say Never. That was his wife's idea. And I love this story because I guess after the last one that he did, he was like, I'm never doing another James Bond movie ever again. I'm done.
Yeah, because he was kind of typecast and he was, you know, he wasn't able to get other roles, and yeah.
So then when he read that script and he was like, yeah, I really kind of want to do this. So yeah, I'm going to do it. His wife was like, yep, never say never. And they went right with that. And so she was the one who named the movie. And I thought that was awesome.
That is
because
cool.
it had like true story, like background to it too.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. So
in honor of Alex Trebek, we are going to play Jeopardy.
We're going to play Jeopardy. And
are
we're
you
going to do
keeping score? Because I want to win.
No, this is how we're keeping score. I'm switching it up a little bit because this is Drunken Confessions.
Are we going to have winners, or are we just all getting participation trophies? Because I don't want a fucking participation trophy. I want a winner. Winner.
Wow. She just passed this big test and now she thinks she's bad shit. She's like, I need to win.
You know,
a trophy's got to have a meaning to it.
So here's the thing. Instead of keeping score, if you get the answer wrong, you have to drink.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I'm not going to tell anybody who's right or who's wrong until all of you answer. Jeremy does not know these answers. Oh, I love it, Dave.
There
love
we go.
So Jeremy can participate because he does not know the answers. And if you see him looking this way, call him out.
Okay.
Don't
I will
cheat.
take the penis mightier for 1,000, Alex.
All right. Well, that's funny that you said that because my first question is
it a penis question?
No. Well, maybe. Trump played in this famous Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
Oh,
Oh wait, is it the one? It's the second one, right?
Yeah,
It's the
Home Alone 2.
2, yeah, because that's the
well,
one with New
what
York.
is Home Alone 2?
Lost in New
Okay.
York. Thank you very much.
What is Home Alone 2? Sorry.
It's already answered. You're wrong. You didn't put it in the form of a question. You're wrong.
You know what, Cash? Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Bag of dicks.
I feel like I should have prepared you guys better and had whiteboards. You guys had to write this down. Everybody got paper laying around. You guys have to write it down and then show your answers.
It's all good.
No.
All right.
Doesn't
So that's
matter.
correct. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Second question or second answer. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Rum is the main ingredient in this holiday drink.
Ooh,
Eggnog. What is eggnog?
what is eggnog?
Well,
Dave, you with us?
I'm sorry. In this holiday drink, what holiday drink?
Exactly. That's the question.
What is? That's the answer.
Yeah. How are you?
All right, Dave, just drink.
Just
Eggnog.
what is eggnog?
No,
Okay.
Jeremy has to drink too because he said eggnog.
Oops, I drank. I drank for you, Dave. You're welcome.
Okay.
It's gonna fight me. Just take a drink. You look thirsty.
I was
You look
confused.
thirsty.
He
This
just looks
movie is
confused.
this movie is always an argument if it's a Christmas movie or not.
What is Die Hard?
Absolutely Die Hard.
What is all the diehards?
What did I heard?
Okay, you're all right.
No, not all of them are Christmas movies.
Yeah, just the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
The
Great,
first
fine,
one
I'll
is
drink.
the only
All right, I'll
Christmas
drink. No,
one.
it's okay. I'll drink. It's okay. I'll drink.
She gonna drink it. Girl, you don't need an excuse. You do what you want to do,
Hey,
okay?
My bed's right there. All I have to do is turn this off, take 2 steps, and boom, I'm done.
I know. You're fine. You ain't
She's got her
driving.
she's
Tom's
got
in
her
our computer
laptop
room,
ready
so.
to start streaming other things. Her job number 2.
OnlyFans.
I was about
No,
to say
commissions
that.
haven't been coming in yet.
All right, so this holiday always gets skipped.
Thanksgiving. Or what is Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what is Thanksgiving?
What is
This holiday
St.
always
Patrick's
gets skipped.
Because I remember when Thanksgiving had its own decorations. I remember when Thanksgiving had its own stuff, and it's even got it's got the song by Adam Sandler. Nobody shows it no respect. Damn.
I'm going with what is Columbus Day?
Okay, well, Jeremy and Cass have to drink.
Cass ain't mad.
I remember John turkeys in my hand on math paper.
Exactly.
love
Hand
drawing-
turkeys.
Hand turkeys are the best. I mean, I don't really do like a big Christmas, but I do like I'll draw a few hand turkeys for Thanksgiving. I don't even have kids. I just think it's fun. Also,
right,
I'm like
so-
a 12-year-old. So
All
you
right,
know.
so I feel like this is where tables are turning. We're getting into those $1,000 questions.
Okay,
Oh shit.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
What is the 7th planet from the sun? Or I'm sorry, this is the 7th planet from the sun.
What is-
what is Uranus? What is
Neptune?
Uranus?
I'm going with what is Uranus?
It's Uranus.
Oh,
It's Uranus.
It's Uranus.
It just sounds so wrong to be
I
that
know, that's
excited
why-
about it, but you
you
know.
wouldn't know your anus if I took a picture of it.
I had
Wow.
to count on my hands.
I was too.
I was
like,
going Mercury, Venus,
Mercury,
Earth,
Mars,
Mars. Like, yeah, like
Jeremy was too, and he still got it wrong.
That's,
Um,
oh, what can I say?
All right. This is the world's biggest island.
What is
What's
Australia?
Australia? Oh, wait, island.
island, not
I'm sorry, I
continent.
didn't hear Dave.
I said, what is Australia?
Okay.
But okay, so but this is my question. Just because it's a continent, is it still considered an island?
yes. Well, no. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a continent, though.
It is a body of land completely surrounded by a body of water. Therefore,
What is
an island.
Iceland?
It is an
What is-
island. It is an island before it is a continent.
Ooh. You said Iceland. What is Greenland?
Very small, but looks big on the map because it's up north.
What's
Very
Greenland? I say
Greenland's
Greenland.
next door.
I know. It's either Iceland or Greenland. I know it's one of the two.
Oh,
I don't
What
know
is-
which one it is, though. So you
Iceland.
said Iceland. I'm just going to say, what is Greenland? It's one or
what's
the
first?
other.
I have no idea. What is Greenland?
The answer is, what is Greenland? Everybody else get a drink. Dave,
Nope.
you got to drink, Dave.
Dave,
You named a continent.
blame your good old Google. Okay, moving on.
Dave
Sorry,
is
let's do a
just
victory dance.
so
Yeah,
not having it.
I know.
today.
Dave, take it up with Google, not Amy. All right. Next one. We'll Always Have Paris came from this classical movie.
What is Casablanca?
Casablanca.
What is
What was the
Casablanca?
question?
Casablanca.
What's the question?
We'll Always Have Paris comes from this classical movie.
Oh, yeah, it's totally Casablanca.
Yeah. What is Casablanca?
All right, I'll give it to you all, even though
See, and that
Cash
is-
should
that
have
is
to
such a
drink.
stupid
Casablanca.
technicality.
That was
Probably
funny.
shouldn't drink.
That was funny as hell.
It's
though.
probably
Like-
because she's been drinking so much. Don't take another drink, Cass.
I just
All right.
transposed the L. I just took it from one word and put it in the other. It happens. I've heard it
All right.
pronounced both ways.
All right, we got three more answers to ask or
Okay.
to tell.
Okay.
The chess piece that can only move diagonally is called what?
What is the bishop?
Oh, the bishop.
What is a bishop?
It's got to be. Yeah. What is a bishop?
No.
What is the bishop?
Wait, yeah.
I don't
Who
play
is
chess,
the bishop?
so-
No, what is the bishop? Okay, fine. We all
For
got
God's
it.
sake, man, you're a bishop.
I just got done watching The Queen's Gambit, by the way. Good TV
Any good?
series.
Nice.
It was good on Netflix. I recommend.
Woohoo!
Hugh Hefner's jet was named this.
Ugh.
That?
What is? I don't give a fuck because he was trash. For a million.
Who is Jarvis?
Hugh Hefner's jet?
Jet?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
What is Air Force Two?
Y'all have to drink.
The bunny
It is-
hopper?
What is Big Bunny?
Oh,
Oh.
close. You were close, Dave.
Ugh.
And the last but not least,
Bum bum bum.
this is a crossbreed between a donkey and a zebra.
I've seen them, but I don't know what they're called. So I'm just gonna drink.
What is a zebra ass?
What is Iggy Azalea?
What is a striped ass?
No, I'll drink. It's what is a zonkey?
Oh, that's a cool name.
Donkey was what I was looking for,
A donkey and a horse is a mule.
but I didn't say a horse.
I knew that.
A mule and a horse is a donkey.
All right. So I might not have been as classy as Alec Trebek, but may he rest in peace. And thank you for answering questions that when I knew one, I was like, I'm the smartest person in the
Yeah.
world.
Hell yeah, man. My grandma used to watch Jeopardy. Like she was really into game shows. So when I was really little, I remember watching
It
Jeopardy
was
and
Wheel of Fortune followed by Jeopardy.
My mom
Yep.
watches them every night still. They're still on
Yeah.
Channel 4 every night at 7
Yeah,
o'clock. My mom watches them both every
Yeah,
night.
because they did say that they were going to they were going to finish out all of the Jeopardy episodes because that's what he wanted.
Yeah, isn't it like December 20th is his last episode, if I recall correctly?
Yeah.
Aw, that's
yeah,
awesome.
they're I've seen that they want LeVar. People are saying that they think LeVar Burton should take over if they keep Jeopardy going. And honestly, I think he's a great choice if they're going to
I
keep
also-
going.
I think they should have Will Ferrell do it. Screw it.
Or Will Ferrell would be great, but he's doing other stuff, so I don't know
Is
if he
he?
wants to commit.
Is
I
he-
also heard that Kent Jennings was wanting to do it.
Who's that?
He's the guy that holds the record for the longest win streak.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't.
She was like, "Who's that?"
Well, did you know that Alex Trebek only missed one day out of all those episodes, and it was on April Fool's when he switched with Pat Sajak on the shows, and they hosted each other's show.
Oh, that's great.
But he made it all that time and never missed a day.
That's
well,
crazy.
he makes me feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
I've been in trouble for missing days.
I know, you have one job. All right. On that note, let's do another drunken confession.
All right.
All right. Have you ever had a tube of chapstick that you were able to finish?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Okay, wait
Never.
a minute. I have a
I
follow
have
up
never
question
finished
for
a tube of
I have
chapstick.
Stephanie. Did you finish it with your lips?
Yeah, I didn't eat it. What are you implying?
It's so good.
As opposed to
Like those tubes of lipstick. Like, I know when you're young, I was just making sure when you're young,
Yeah.
and they're like, "This tastes like root beer."
Yeah. No. This was
Yeah,
like
I remember kids looking
recently.
at cherry stuff.
I use a lot of chapstick, but half the time my dog takes it off of the end table and eats it. So I don't get the opportunity to finish it. But I recently finished one that had been in my purse for like a year. So I can honestly say I have.
look at you.
Way
go.
to go.
I know.
That's
so
like that's
awesome.
like an accomplishment. That's why I asked that question, because I've never ever
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
finished.
no.
Yeah, me neither.
ever.
Wow.
I
feel
always
really
lose
special.
them and then find them a year later and they're super dried out and not really
Yeah, or they
waxy
got like
anymore.
crusties and hair stuck to it, and you're like, eh.
Oh, I'll drop it on the floor.
How did that happen? All right, next
I'm
question.
sorry. Bailey keeps. She must missed all of you guys because we haven't seen each other since like Halloween.
Hi,
She's
Bailey.
coming in here and
Aw.
she's like, "Hey, pay attention to me. I hear my friends."
Right?
She's so cute. Little Baileykins. We love you.
Have you ever eaten anything that was still alive?
Ew, no.
Like on purpose? Because I mean, I've definitely had like live bugs fly
like-
into my mouth and
yeah,
they
okay.
just were gone. They went right
Oh,
down the hatch.
That's a true story.
I mean,
I'm thinking like Fear Factor shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm a guy. We dare each other to do dumb shit. So
Yeah, have you ever swallowed like goldfish or something stupid like that?
On purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No. No.
most people don't swallow goldfish on accident.
Yeah, that would be really difficult.
Oops.
Oh God. How did this get in
I mean,
here?
it jumped out of the tank and right into my mouth. It was the craziest thing ever.
I thought it was just because of water.
The goldfish,
Yeah.
goldfish suicide.
I don't know, man. I have like texture issues, so like it's hard enough to eat certain things that are dead, let alone something that's trying to like fight back. Like, no,
Mhm.
thank you. I couldn't do it.
Oh wait, does oysters count? Or
Well, technically they are
Well,
alive.
they're raw, but I don't know if they're still alive. Are they?
oh,
I think they are.
I mean, unless you've
Okay.
taken them right out of the water, they're usually at least frozen and whatever else. So yeah.
but if they're
I've had
fresh, then they're still alive.
Right.
Can I tell you guys a quick story about the closest time Jeremy came to eating something alive?
Sure.
So we went up to Traverse City for a weekend.
So my mind's going to a really dirty filter.
I knew
Yeah,
you were.
I
I knew
wasn't
you were
being
going to do
dirty,
that, Dave. That was
We
going
were
to be
up
like
in
an
Traverse
exception on the
City.
question. It was going to be like, no, Dave, not that.
We were up in Traverse City and we had our goddaughter with us and we were on a lake and they decided that they were going to catch all these crawfish. And Jeremy decided that he was going to take them all home and cook them. And my goddaughter, who was maybe 6, 7 at the time, she was like all about it. She was like, yep, we're going to cook them. And Uncle Jeremy's going to eat the king and I'm going to eat the baby. And me and her mother were on vacation. Jeremy was on babysitting duty. We were trashed.
mommy is passed out. You found out in the morning.
And he did. He boiled all those things alive. And Shelby watched the whole thing until Uncle Jeremy. until Uncle Jeremy bit the head off of the first one. And she was like, no.
And that's how you're supposed to do it.
My son actually ate a live crawfish on a dare.
Y'all are nasty. Who does that? Ugh.
Boys.
My son. Yeah.
I don't know. There are girls that do it too. I just I can't even imagine.
Well, I can't say much because I did do a fear factor eating pig eyes, but they were cooked.
Well, yeah, but it's something cooked. I mean, there's a lot of things that I won't eat cooked either. Like I'm not eating, like we've discussed this on the show before, eating like a liver. No, that filters out toxins. I'm not eating something that filtered out toxins.
Well, as long as there's fava beans.
Nah.
And a Chianti.
And a nice Chianti.
Nah.
Sorry. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready for the next question, Amy?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, because when you guys go into Silence of the Lambs, Amy has nightmares. So like,
oh no.
moving on.
Okay.
Put that lotion on.
I had that ringtone on my phone for the longest time. Sorry, I just love
Of course you did.
Have you ever had a near-death experience? And I'm not talking about like driving in the car with me.
But that's like every time I get in the car with you.
Hence the reason why I have that sticker on my car that says, "But did you die?"
I can't say that I've legitimately had one. I can say that there something happened to me where I thought I was going to die, but it wouldn't have killed me. When I got burned all over myself, because I could see like my veins and stuff in my wrist, and it was so painful, and I went into shock. Like I thought I was dying, but I mean, I was just burnt.
Yeah,
I was just burnt to shit, and luckily I'm not super scarred because I do well under pressure and like intense situations, so I handled it really well. But I felt like I was going to die, so that's as close as I've gotten to a near-death experience. How about you guys?
Mine is kind of similar. It wasn't anything that was going to kill me, but while it was happening in slow motion, and I was like, oh my God, this could totally cause me breaking my neck and I'm going to die. Luckily, I only broke a knee and I survived. Good. It was very painful, but while it was happening, I swear, all these years later, it still is like slow motion. I can play that. It seemed like a 2-second fall felt like a 10-minute, I'm going to break my neck. My head is going to hit that cement. I'm going to smash it open. I'm done.
Amy saw her house in hell and everything. She was like, she was, I mean, come on, we're all going to hell. Let's just be honest.
That's where all the fun people are going to be anyway.
That's what I always say.
It's just,
I'll save you all a spot.
It's just how deep do you go into hell? Like, do I at least get to sit front row at the bar? Or am I like denied beer? Like, there still has to be a balance in hell.
I was going to try and be on the welcome committee myself. I mean, just saying. What about you, Dave?
I don't know that I've ever had what one would like classify as a true like near death experience with the whole like tunnel of light and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've had plenty of experiences where, I probably should have died. But yeah, no, nothing I would really, nothing like that.
Jeremy?
I've had like 6 or 7.
Oh God. Okay.
I've learned that when shit gets real, my brain blacks it out for me, but somehow I come out okay.
This is what happens when you grow up in the country.
Yeah, a lot of it had to do with being a kid and climbing trees and jumping like across trees. Branches breaking and falling like 40 feet.
Oh yeah, falling off mountains.
But the branches saved my ass. And other times a branch, I remember one time I was way up in a really tall tree and a branch broke, and I remember hearing a crack. And the next thing you know, I got my arms all wrapped around the branch, my legs wrapped around the branch, and I'm swinging back and forth on it. I don't know how I got to that point, but I did.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really, like, there's been a couple close calls when I've been driving and you see like your light flash before your eyes.
I can't bring up your driving, but you're allowed to bring up your
Yeah.
I'm talking about other people. Other people. What do you mean? Not
I'm
me.
calling shenanigans.
My driving's great. What the fuck?
My dog disagrees.
No, like one time I was in the car and I hit a patch of ice and my car was doing 360s. And at the time I was driving a little Geo Prism.
Ooh, that's death on wheels.
And by the time the car stopped, I was faced the opposite way with a car coming at me like this. Yeah. I like was pretty terrified.
I don't even count those situations that I was in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I've never really had any. So we have one more time for one more question before we call it a night.
All right.
All right. This one's a juicy one. Have you ever tried to hack into somebody's social media?
Ooh.
No.
Nope.
Like,
Not without them asking me to. No.
yeah, like I don't know. No, I like trying to figure out their password and like hack into it. No, never. It's.
Have you ever had somebody leave theirs up and you snooped on it?
I have I haven't snooped on it, but like I've had people leave it up and I'll like post something as them.
As them. Oh yeah.
Like
I
as
do
a
that to
joke.
Amy all the time. I'm constantly hacking
Yeah.
Amy's and posting on hers all the time. But no, like I had a ex-boyfriend years ago where he checked his Facebook and then left and forgot to shut it down. And my ass was all over that. And because he had signed into his account, I was all over his messages, everything.
I honestly,
We broke up right after that.
I was gonna say, I honestly
shouldn't
can
have
say
found.
that
I was like, we're done.
I've never done that. I know people that have done it. And I always say, like, if you are actually trying to, not that they just left it up, fine, whatever, you were a nosy bitch.
Right.
Got the best of you. But when you try to actually hack it and you were like, guess the right password, and then they get mad at you, I'm like, the relationship was already broken if you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
you shouldn't be hacking into somebody's stuff. Like
No.
it just seems, it's an
I'm
invasion.
not good at I would never be good at like trying to guess somebody's password or something like
Yeah,
that.
you guys have all met Bill, Big Bill, 1159 Bill.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love Bill.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we didn't specifically hack his Facebook, but we did break into his phone at one of our pink slip after one of our pink slip party events, and he left his phone on the table because we went, okay, what are the odds that Bill's password is 12345? And sure enough, Bill's password was 12345. And then we opened up his Facebook because
I really hope Bill changed his password.
Oh,
and it's no longer 12345.
I don't
then-
know. Knowing Bill, it might still be.
and then we posted basically, oh my God, I'm at this huge networking event. I can't believe I just crapped my pants.
Oh,
And then some of us around the table started replying to it like, oh my God, dude, are you okay? Like da 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 da, so that it looked real. We had people that were like offering to drive down and bring him pants, bring him clothes, come pick him up. It was amazing.
Okay, you know what?
you totally just gave Cass ideas, and now I have to make sure
I
my
gotta tell
phone
you.
is on lockdown.
Do you guys remember the time Jello stole my phone? We were out to dinner. Jello stole my phone and he posted it on my Facebook. I love ATM.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
You remember that, huh? Yeah, my husband wasn't with me that night. He's like, what are you posting? I was like, that was not me.
right.
That was Jello. But it was on there for a good couple hours before I noticed.
Oh yeah, it was a good half hour, 45 minutes before he clued
Yeah,
in.
because
I think it's 'cause somebody
we were
finally
out to
called him.
dinner. There was a group of us that went out to dinner a few years. This is God, how many years ago was this? Eight years ago?
Yeah, if Jello did it, I mean, it was a long
It's like
time
8 years ago.
I don't even
And
know
we're
who that
out to
is.
dinner and I wasn't paying attention. I ran to the bathroom. He grabbed my phone, posted that. I come back from the bathroom, not paying attention. And it wasn't until I got home that night and my husband said something to me. I'm like, what? He goes,
It wasn't until somebody called him that Bill clued in.
and I'm like, oh.
I feel like though, like if you make your password 12345, you're asking for it.
Especially in a room full of geeks.
You can't do that. And so I'm sorry, Bill, but that one was on you. Like,
Right.
Don't You have to at least attempt a password.
It
Well,
was
Amy
creepy.
does, but I'm always watching what Amy's password is. And so even though she's changed it multiple times, what I'll do, so I remember her password every time she changes it, I'll watch her and then I'll change the password on my phone to be the same thing. So I always remember. So then every time she gets up, she's like, damn it, I need to change my password. I'm like, why even bother? Why would
So
you even
Amy,
bother?
basically
at this
what
point?
she has just told you is that her password is always your password.
How
And
do
you
you
should
think
be,
I've done the same thing to
There
her?
you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Amy's gotten me a couple times.
I've just gotten better at taking my phone with me and not leaving it on the table with Cass anymore.
Not that much. No, you really know, because it wasn't what.
Well, it
was only
depends
like
on
a
how
month and a
drunk
half
I am.
ago.
It depends on
I
how
think it
drunk
was what,
I
a
am.
month and a half ago I got it. Just saying.
Yeah, I think you said something about I have the two best friends. Stephanie helped you because it was about you two. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, my
Stephanie's
comment-
over here going, yeah, I helped.
But my
It's shake and
comment
bake, and
was-
that helped.
She's not going to
comment
hack your
was-
phone, but she'll help me.
My
I mean, if it's
comment
already
was
there.
that, yeah, my comment was well, my phone was hacked, but this isn't a lie or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything malicious or anything. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I do have really great best friends. So
But that's Steph. Steph's like, no, I would never hack your phone, Amy. But when Cass does it, am I going to help her post?
but I
Yes.
will totally
someone else
encourage
does.
Cass to do it.
You know,
All right,
Stephanie's
so
a good partner in
before,
crime. What can I say?
We're coming to an end. But before we do end it, for any listeners out there, any techie people, anybody worried about COVID, I do want to give a shout out to Dave and his podcast, IT and the D. I did watch it live on Monday night. It gave me, was that Monday? It was
Yeah.
Monday,
Yeah,
right?
Monday.
Oh, with Fred, yeah.
It was very informative. There was some things that I didn't understand. Jeremy had to explain to me, which is fine. But it was very informative. So anybody who has any questions or want more information on COVID and the vaccine and the studies that they're doing, check out that podcast. It was an awesome podcast, Dave. I really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you. And I mean, for what it's worth, I do recommend actually just going to our Facebook page and watching the video as opposed to finding the podcast, because especially when Fred comes on, the audio version only really doesn't do it justice.
Right.
Like you really need to be
Oh.
looking, you really need to be
Yeah.
looking at the slides as he's talking to them. But yeah, I mean, it's on the IT and the D Facebook page. Video's still there. Go watch, have fun.
Yep, it was very informative. So I highly recommend that.
All
right,
On
right.
that note,
I have our cheers for tonight. So hoist your drinks.
Is it a knock knock joke?
No, it's not.
I have another one if you guys need to hear one.
Nah, we good. We good.
Here's to the storks that bring good babies. Here's to the crows that bring bad babies. And here's to the swallows that bring no babies.
Oh Lord.
Nice.
All right, well, no babies.
Well, we all know in the group who swallows. I'm the only one with babies besides
Gotta
Dave.
swallow that pride.
Just saying.
Don't spit it out, Amy.
You almost made me spit my beer out on the computer and I would have been pissed off.
All right, we'll see you in 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas.
Yep.
Yep. So stay safe, be smart, respect everybody.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
And don't be douches to the people that are working out in this.
Right?
Yep. Be kind.
Be kind to everybody. Like everyone is going through the same stress you are. Don't be a douchebag.
Don't be
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Don't be a Karen. Don't start shit with people.
All right. We'll
All
see
right.
you in 2 weeks.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Thanks again for listening to our show tonight. If you want more information, you can find it at facebook.com/My Drunken Confessions.